few weeks ago I came up with a random sculpture generator. The idea is I put random characters and random genres, and then the generator comes up with something I have to make. It would have given me something fun to do without necessarily having to come up with the idea, and just trusting the process a little more. I get varied results, as you can see. So this week I got something kind of interesting. I haven't had a bad one yet, so I'm hoping this one will be fun. They'll all be fun, but it's been good to me so far. Let's just see. Oh, that just said Katara Street Fighter. I didn't touch it. I'm taking that. No, that's a good one. That's also a good one. It's just Chun-Li Katara. I don't know. I feel like that's not dumb enough. It's been too nice to me. Alright, I'll do this one.
Round 1. Fight!
First thing I always start with is an armature. In this case I needed something really strong because she'll be only on one leg. I decided to go with the Chun-Li pose where she's kicking. So you'll see me screwing it in the base there. I needed to use something really strong for that, so I use Aves epoxy. It's a really strong 2-part clay that'll set in 24 hours and you'll have something like concrete. So I put that all over the leg and armature, and that made it very stable so that I could then start working on the head. I tried to keep it cartoony, especially with the eyes, since I think Katara is only really recognizable as an anime character. So I tried to keep the eyes as cartoony as possible, but the anatomy I had a lot of fun with, trying to make that sort of exaggerated realism that video game characters tend to have. For the costume, I stuck with the Avatar TV show costume that was very iconic. I tried to modernize it a little bit. I drew a line on her pant legs, kind of like the video game character, but that was it really. Everything else was from the TV show. I had to add her hair loops because it's not Katara without the loops. And to make the water, I used plastic wrap and hot glue, but when the heat hit the plastic wrap, it started fuming, and I had to put a mask on, so I wouldn't recommend it.
Round 2. Fight!
Next up was the painting, which is the final step and my favorite usually. In this case, I did a skin tone, then a very bright blue, kept it cartoony, so there's no washes of dirt or aging of the clothing. It's just the opaque colors that you would see in a cartoon palette. The eyes, like I mentioned, really difficult. You can see my hand shaking there. And the only wash I did was the hair to make it a little darker, slightly more of a deep color, and that same bright blue on the water, and it was done.
Final